Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the Final Cut. Got an independent horror film for you today. It's a horror comedy film that's going to be showing at the Dead Walk Festival, Film Festival in Madison, Wisconsin this Saturday. Yes, June 11th. So set yourself for a road trip to the Great Cheesehead State. Head to our capital of Madison, Wisconsin and check out the Dead Walk Fest, where you get to see some great independent zombie films. Now today we're going to take a look at For a Few Zombies More. Yes, For a Few Zombies More, directed by Chuck Hartzell as well as Chance Shirley. And we get the story here of Chuck, who is a video store clerk turned gunslinger in the zombie apocalyptic wasteland. And he's crosses paths with the girl with no name, who heads out on a mission to try to save a scientist who could possibly end the zombie apocalypse. Along the way, they pick up a person who helps them in their cause named Lee, and this trio take on some really nasty individuals, hit some bumps in the road, yes, besides the zombie bodies laying there, on their way to try to help save the world. This is a horror comedy, and let me tell you, it really lets you know right away. The Chuck character really tries to bring a lot of the humor here, and I think the character succeeds quite a bit. He's meant to get most of the humorous kind of joke and one-liner type stuff, and he does it well. And he's played by Chuck Hartzell, who is also the director and co-wrote this script. Now, for me, though, the favorite character of mine was Lee, played by Michael Shelton, who helped also co-write the script. Loved the Lee character. Such a fun character to watch. I loved every scene he was in, wanted to see more of him. He could even have his own movie, in fact. Really just got into the Lee character quite a bit. There's the girl with no name, played by Catherine Kinsey, and I really enjoyed her performance as well. These three had some great chemistry and banter together. Each one kind of representing a bit of a different aspect to your normal zombie apocalypse film, and some of the guys that they meet up, and girls as well, are really creepy and scary and dark, and just zombie eaters and people who have Fight Club with zombie, and just there's all kinds of scary people in this zombie apocalypse world, and I love seeing how they dealt with these individuals. Now, it is working on a limited budget, so there are some noticeable lower production value in certain scenes, but that's okay. Again, you can get away with that as well because it's a zombie apocalypse. The audio was crisp, and the video clarity as well was really good in the night scenes as well as the day scenes, so I enjoyed that and was happy to see that as well, because sometimes that can be lacking in some indie films. So overall production value looks really good. The script was really creative, and you'll find at least one character in here that you'll really latch onto, and for me it was the Lee character. And I will say too, the villains that they came up with, a couple of them were very creative as well. It clips along nicely, it's well edited, the cinematography in here is done decently, though there were a couple scenes where there's a dialogue between two people, and I think there was just a little bit too much cutting. But again, overall, For a Few Zombies More is worth a watch. Check out a festival near you, or better yet, head to Madison, Wisconsin, and check out the Dead Walk Fest, where this film is showing June 11th. Please subscribe down below if you haven't already. I got some great indie stuff coming up. In fact, we'll be doing even more indie films here on the Final Cut. At least that's what my plan is. So I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for your support, and until next time, keep that ticket stub.